And a good Sunday evening. This is East Texas Storm Team meteorologist Andrew Samet. Here's the latest update on our severe weather threat that we are looking at Monday evening into early Tuesday morning. Let me go ahead and take the graphics full screen here. Again, between about 7 o'clock in the evening Monday at the earliest to about 7 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday is when we look to see the threat of strong to severe thunderstorms, damaging straight-line wind gusts. That is the primary threat going forward, with wind gusts in excess of 60 miles per hour possible. And then we have heavy rain. Even though this is going to be a relatively quick-moving system, it will dump a whole lot of rain in a relatively short period of time, and that increases the flash flooding risk, especially in flood-prone areas, including low-lying spots, urban areas, and near rivers and creeks. Tornadoes and large hail, the threat is at a medium. Those threats are more conditional, meaning the ingredients have to line up just right to get those, but really this is a damaging wind, straight-line wind concern going forward. But again, tornadoes and large hail also cannot be entirely ruled out. Let's take a look at what Futurecast is showing. Most of the day, again, on Monday is going to be dry. Can't rule out a few light showers during the day, but nothing too heavy. Heading towards 7, 8 o'clock, we'll see those storms developing off to our west, and those will gradually push into our area through the evening hours. 10 o'clock at night, you can see the potential is there for some isolated cells to develop out ahead of the main activity, which is developing over to our north. So that's something we'll be having to watch for. If that happens, then they could have an increased risk of large hail and then maybe a tornado as well. Again, as we head towards 11 o'clock, you can see the storms begin to organize into more of a line of thunderstorms out there, indicating that the threat quickly becomes a damaging wind gust threat through the late night hours into early Tuesday morning. Notice here at 1 o'clock in the morning, you can see these storms are kind of forming a backwards C shape there from Linden down towards Henderson. Again, keep in mind, this is just one of the many model runs that we look at. This may not be exactly how it all plays out, but it gives us a good idea about storm placement and how the storms develop. Anyway, the backwards C shape indicates the higher potential for damaging straight-line wind gusts. In meteorology terms, it's called a bow echo, and when we see those on radar, that gives us a good indication that there's a better chance of those strong gusty winds making it to the ground, causing that wind damage. Now, along these lines, also an embedded tornado cannot be entirely ruled out as well. Through 2 o'clock in the morning, still tracking those storms out there. They may start to lose their intensity a bit towards the early morning hours on Tuesday. By 5, 6, and 7, the threat is beginning to wind down as the storms exit off to our east. In terms of rainfall amounts, we're looking to see about 1 to 2 inches of rainfall with this system, again, over a relatively short period of time. That could lead to some flash flooding. Again, certainly some locally higher amounts are possible. Again, with Futurecast, we're looking at the KTK model here. It's a little bit difficult to get these rainfall totals because thunderstorms, it really all depends on where they set up and how fast they're moving and things like that. But this just gives you a good sense of what we can see, about 1 to 2 inches of rain, give or take. So definitely want to stay weather aware Monday night. Again, Monday is a severe weather alert day. Damaging straight-line wind gusts is the primary concern, and that could lead to some power outages, so make sure to have all your electronics charged through the day on Monday so you have them for the overnight hours.